In Hot Springs, Arkansas, on June 26, 1954, Tom and Mary Barton happily celebrated the arrival of their third child, Stephen Neal Barton. With their daughter Betty and son Tommy, the Barton family was complete. A few years later, Tom's business brought the family to Southeast Texas, and they settled in Nederland. At a very young age, Steve showed great interest in and great ability for the piano. By the time he was 12, he played the piano with the kind of expertise normally found in a person much older.
We made plans to go over to his house, and I went in. I said, will you play something for me on the piano? And he's like, okay. I can't even tell you. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. It was just like, whoa. Here's this 12-year-old that's better than anyone I'd ever heard. So he was an amazing talent at 12.
While in Nederland ISD schools, Steve joined art, journalism, and drama classes. He performed in talent shows, often accompanying himself and others on the piano. At the age of 13, he played the piano accompaniment for the musical Little Mary Sunshine. Steve performed in many drama productions while attending high school, including the University Interscholastic League one-act play, and won awards in UIL speaking events. Steve excelled in his high school classes and distinguished himself as an honor student. In addition to high school theater productions, he performed with the Beaumont Community Players in the role of Barnaby in the musical Hello, Dolly. But it was his participation in UIL that got him noticed by the University of Texas Theater Department. They recognized his talent and offered him a scholarship to attend UT. Throughout his adult life, Steve was proud of the excellent fine arts program at the Nederland schools. Through the fine teaching of Marion Walton, Tootie Stansberry, Catherine Bell, and Joyce Theory, he was able to become successful in musical theater.
And he loved those teachers, and they drew him out of himself and discovered the real bonanza in there, because he wasn't just a pianist, he wasn't just a singer or an artist, he had it all.
While attending UT, he started ballet classes and, amazingly to his friends and family, became an accomplished dancer. He joined the Austin Civic Ballet Company and was known as the first male dancer. While at the University of Texas, Steve participated in many productions, one of which was the role of Jackie in Jacques Brel as Alive and Well and Living in Paris. He traveled to Europe to launch his career. Landing in Switzerland, he was engaged primarily in ballet productions. Soon after, he moved into the musical theater world in Germany and Austria. He won the role of Munkestrop in the original Vienna cast of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats at the Viennese Theater. At the Theater of the West in Berlin, he played roles in Guys and Dolls, Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar, La Cage aux Folles, and Robert in Company. In 1986, he originated the role of Raoul in both the Londoner West End and Broadway productions of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera.
No more talk of darkness, forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you.
Later, during the Broadway production of Phantom, Steve took over the role as the Phantom. Returning to Vienna in 1996, he took the part of the Beast in Disney's Beauty and the Beast. European theater critics and fans alike hailed his performance in Roman Polanski's Dance of the Vampire and the role he originated, Graf von Krolak. For this role, he won an Image Award, which is equivalent to a Tony Award in Germany. Sadly, with plans to perform Medea in Pittsburgh in the fall of 2001 and to bring Dance of the Vampire to Broadway, Steve passed away on July 21st, 2001. Worldwide theater lovers will always miss and thank him for the many beautiful moments he gave them with each of his performances.
Wenn die Zeit vergeht, mir wird's nie zu spät, weil ich weiß, in der Straße wohnst du.